Andy, it's a sore dressing room in there. How do you reflect on the game tonight?
Yeah, nowhere near good enough. To play in a Scotland shirt should be an honour, and we should fight for it. And tonight we didn't do it. They won every second ball, they won every challenge. They were the ones putting us under pressure, and we have to be bigger than that. They got off to a good start, but we have to be more experienced than that to settle us all down, to do what we've worked on, to do what we've practiced, and that was the way that was going to hurt them. But we didn't do it. Started playing long balls, which we didn't work on, to a striker that was isolated, which is, completely the wrong thing to do. You come in at half time, you try and reset. Obviously, we made a change, and you get hit by a sucker punch 5 minutes in. We had to get the next goal. We knew that, and when I went 3-0, the uphill task was too much for us. And but overall, the performance was nowhere near good enough to take anything from this game.
Do you or the manager need to really say much in that dressing room after a game like that, really, or is it one that is it quite easy enough to reflect on because you know where it went wrong and it was a difficult one?
No, I think a lot should be said. What has been said will stay private between all of us, but things have to be said. We have to, you can't just say because, oh, well, it's obvious what's went wrong. You can't just, dismiss it. We weren't good enough. It's simple as that. I don't think anyone played to the standard that we know they can play at. We were all below par, and if you do that, then you're never going to win a game. But things have to be said about that. You can't have 11 players that don't put in a good performance. Sometimes you can get away with maybe 3 or 2 or whatever they're at, but 11, you can't do that. It's not possible, and I don't think any of us can go back tonight and think, yeah, we had a good game today, or we done okay. So, things have been said, of course they have, but the main thing is we're all together. It's only to help us. It's only to try and put us back on the right track, because obviously the World Cup campaign before the playoffs was a positive one. We felt the nation behind us again. We felt positive energy and everything that went like that, and we don't want to lose that. Today we probably have lost it a bit. No doubt everyone's not happy with us. We accept that. We've been booed off the park by our own fans, and rightly so. People back home will be really disappointed. We'll get criticised, but that group of boys, we have to stay together. We have to stick with it. We're together, and hopefully we pick up the fans along the way again.
It's been a long camp. There's a game still to come, of course, as well. I'm sure that's something that you boys in that dressing room will relish, having another game and not ending it on a note like this.
Yeah, look, it's been an intense, 10, 14 days already, away from our families for a long time and things like that. But, we have to be ready for that game. It's going to be a completely different game from the one we experienced 3 days ago. They're at home. They need to pick up points. It's going to be warm. Their fans will be right behind them, and we have to be dealing with it because we didn't deal with it well today. Their fans lifted them, and I don't know whether we hid away from that, but we shouldn't. That's when we come into our own usually, and unfortunately we didn't do that today, and that's where it started, and then everything just fell apart from there.